Are you a breastfeeding mama and you are getting advice from any and everybody on what to eat and how to eat whilst breastfeeding? Well, stick around and let me share with you my top 3 tips on how to maintain a healthy, balanced diet whilst breastfeeding. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Nourish Muslima. My name is Halima. I am so happy that you are here today with me. I'm excited about the topic for today. So today I want to share with you a very special topic all about breastfeeding nutrition. If you enjoy video content on everything pregnancy, birth, postpartum, consider subscribing to my channel. So let's go ahead and get started. Tip number 1. Understand there is no food that would magically change the nutritional composition of your breast milk for your baby. There's no magic diet that will make you to feel good. There's no magic diet that will make you to lose all the pregnancy weight. Just understand that there is no magic diet. You want to eat real whole foods that are organic, less processed, non-GMO when possible, and pasture-raised or grass-fed when possible. It is also important to know that conventional foods are fine when organic foods are not accessible. You want to eat for the nourishment as well as the enjoyment food brings to you. For a healthy, balanced diet, you want to include foods that are high in protein, healthy fat, fiber, and lots of vegetables and fruits. And don't forget your hydration. That is also an essential part of a healthy and balanced diet for breastfeeding. Some of the foods that are high in protein are beef, chicken, lentils, beans, peas, nuts and seeds, nut butters, yogurt, kefir, eggs are wonderful, and a whole lot more. All of these are either plant protein or animal protein. They are all great options. All of these come with additional minerals that are great for your breast milk. For example, beef and chicken are also high in iron that supports the low iron levels in breast milk. Breast milk is naturally low in iron, and beef and chicken have bioavailable iron called heme iron that boosts the iron composition of breast milk. For healthy fats and oils, you want to include foods like avocado, walnut, peanut, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, herrings, anchovies, sardines, one of my favorites. Seeds like hemp seeds and chia seeds are also good sources of healthy fats. Also, don't forget your egusi seeds and pumpkin seeds are also excellent healthy fat options. Butter, not margarine, is also a great source of healthy fats as well. For whole grains, consider adding less processed options like old-fashioned rolled oats instead of quick cooking or instant oats. Millet, quinoa, fonio, barley, amaranth, brown rice, cornmeal without the extra processing and also not in GMO, plantains, bananas, cassava, and a whole lot more. I especially love barley for its creamy and rich texture when used in making hot porridge. Barley is one of the recommended foods by Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a sunnah food, and including barley in your breastfeeding nutrition or your breastfeeding diet is such a wise idea. And because it has a lot of fiber and it's whole grain, it's likely not to spike your blood sugar, causing fluctuations in your blood sugar, which might affect your breast milk supply. And this is a quote from the book Healing Body and Soul. It was once reported that Aisha radiallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, when a member of the family of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would fall sick, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would order barley soup and the sick person would be urged to have some of it. So making porridge from barley is such a good idea for increasing your milk supply, making you feel good, and helping to maintain a balanced blood sugar level. For fruits and vegetables, you want to consume variety of colors. Leafy green vegetables are the highest in folate and iron, both of which are found to be low in breast milk. So you want to eat more of leafy greens to increase folate level as well as the iron levels in your breast milk for your baby. Hence, consuming them might be helpful for your postpartum brain as well as your baby's brain. Because let's face it, sometimes it gets tough, especially when you just give birth and everything seems new. It's a learning process for you and the baby. So you want to be eating this kind of food even before you have your baby. So continuing it in your postpartum would be easier than if you are not nourishing yourself with this kind of foods and you want to adapt it when you are postpartum. That becomes a little harder for a lot of people, for a lot of new moms. For dairy and non-dairy options, you want to focus on everything full fat. No low fat, no 1%, no 2%. You want to make sure that you are choosing full fat milk, full fat butter, full fat yogurts, and full fat everything. That is the best for your brain, for your body temperature as well as your baby's temperature, and for your milk, because milk has fat in it and you want a lot of healthy fat in your milk for your baby, yeah, but for yourself, because you want to eat as much as you can to nourish your body. When you are breastfeeding, your body favors you before it favors the baby. Eating healthy, balanced food helps to nourish your body, prevent any postpartum depression, mood swings, perinatal mood disorders, and then your baby is favored next. Okay? Low-fat milk and dairy products are not great options at all, and you want to stay away from those. Also consider having snacks that you can eat 100 whilst breastfeeding. Snacks like pre-cut fruits, pre-cut vegetables, veggie platter, granola bars. Make sure the granola bars have very minimal or no sugar in it so that it does not spike up your blood sugar. Protein loaded muffins and smoothies are great options. So you want to consider nutrition as well as calorie, because the calorie will help you to have the energy, to burn the energy whilst breastfeeding, because breastfeeding burns a lot of energy. The nutrients will also help to nourish your body and help to increase your milk supply. Your body burns way more calories sometimes whilst breastfeeding than you do whilst exercising. You burn up to 500 calories a day whilst breastfeeding, and that's about one whole meal for the day. You want to make sure that you are eating more than what you used to eat whilst you were pregnant. Tip number 2, drink to thirst. You are most likely to feel thirsty whilst breastfeeding. Drink as much as you want whenever you feel thirsty. So you make sure that you have water nearby every time that you breastfeed. Have a glass of water or bottled water at every corner you sit to nurse your baby or pump your milk. Yes, breast milk is made up of about 70 to 80% water. And the fluid that is being removed from your body through breast milk definitely requires you to drink enough to replace it by rehydrating. So you want to make sure that you drink to thirst. Let's say if you get tired of just plain water, consider 100% juices, or you can make your own juice from fruits or vegetables. Soups are great, broth are excellent, herbal tea like this one that I'm having right now are great options as well. You want to just drink up, okay? So put cups, glass of water or bottle of water at every corner of your house and drink up. Sip, 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 and make sure you sip and sip and sip. That's how you do it. Tip number 3, foods you should avoid. There are absolutely no foods to avoid just because you are breastfeeding. As long as you like the food, it smells great, tastes great, no signs of spoilage, whether or not it is halal, and is healthy and balanced, there is no reason for you not to munch on that food. And there's absolutely no reason to avoid any food at all when you are breastfeeding. However, if there is a family history of food allergy, you want to keep a close eye on baby for any reactions. Common food allergies and sensitivities are from cow's milk, peanut allergy, and certain fiber foods. If you find that baby is having a reaction every time you eat a particular food, it is best to eliminate that food from your diet and watch for reactions. This shouldn't be for long term. You may eliminate for few days or week. Watch out for reactions, and if there is no reaction, you put the food back in your diet. As simple as that. You may also want to speak with your doctor, your baby's pediatrician, or nutrition professional. Instead of avoiding a particular food just because you are breastfeeding, focus on foods to include to make your meal well-rounded. Overall, there is no particular food to avoid. It is always best to eat balanced meal, drink enough fluids, eat in moderation, as eating in moderation is such an emphasized sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is a saying of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that said, do not fill your stomach with food, leave equal space for water and for breath. So you don't want to overfill your tummy, you want to eat in moderation. And it's also recommended for moms who are breastfeeding to continue taking their prenatal vitamins. Keep in mind, your diet, whether balanced or imbalanced, will not affect your breast milk quality for your baby. However, there are certain nutrients that would be low levels in your breast milk, like DHA, that is very critical for your baby's brain. It is present, only that it is gonna be low if you don't eat enough foods that contain DHA. So Allah, in his own infinite wisdom, made breast milk to be whole food for your baby. There is no compromise whatsoever. Whether you eat properly, you don't eat properly, your breast milk would be quality for your baby. However, when you do not eat properly, balanced meal, that affects you instead of the baby. So Allah favors the baby through breast milk, but for you, if you don't eat enough, your body is gonna be malnourished. Even though there are few micronutrients that would be in lower levels when your diet is now well-rounded, your breast milk most likely will not be affected, and baby will continue to do well. An unbalanced diet only just put the mom at risk for postpartum depression and other postpartum concerns, as well as your recovery is going to be a little slow because your food is not really well-rounded. It is always a good idea to pay attention to what your body needs. Listen to it and do as much as possible to provide your body with what it needs. This is all that I have for you today. If you enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with a new mama friend, your breastfeeding friends. If you are not subscribed yet, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the family. We will be happy to have you. Thank you very much for watching and engaging with my content. Jazakumullahu khairan. Until next time, be in the best of health and iman. Assalamu alaikum.